Hey guys, this is Mando, and this is my LEGO Transformers Soundwave. Guys, so this is my Soundwave. I'm super happy with how it turned out. I've got all the colors, and it turns into an actual rectangle this time instead of like a square like last time. The back looks a little ugly because of the batteries. I tried to find a way to put them on the side, but it just didn't end up looking good, so I just had to go with this way. So that's a little sad. The legs transformation took quite a bit of time to figure out, and it's funnily enough, I was just in church and I've all of a sudden just popped into my head, which is the cassette player Soundwave, obviously. It can open, and I did make Laserbeak, but since it has this little hinge piece right here, it can't fit in there in his cassette mode, but it does fit in his robot mode. Here is Soundwave with Jazz, and Jazz is way too small, or Soundwave is just way too big. You choose. And here is Soundwave with me, and again, I'm way too small, or Soundwave is just way too big. So there's not much left to talk about since he's just a rectangle, so let's transform him into robot mode. Alright, let's transform Soundwave, the rectangle, or the cassette player, whatever you want to call him. First, I like to start with the legs, because I think that's like the main part of his transformation, in my eyes at least. I always thought of his legs when he transformed. So we're going to rotate his legs out like this, and then we're just going to take his feet, and don't rotate that jumper plate, rotate that up, and then do the same thing for my Optimus Prime. The legs are pretty much the same as my Optimus Prime's design. We're just going to do that on both sides. So just rotate this up and rotate this little heel piece so that he can stand very nice. Now you can remove one of the batteries. You could have done that as the first step, but I just kind of forgot about that. And just kind of get this one out of the way, and then get the arms, which is kind of obvious that those are the arms. Get those out of the way so that you can rotate the legs like that. Then we shall slide these pieces to the middle on both legs, because that's just, you don't want one leg to look weirder from the other one. Let's do that on both sides. Last thing for the legs, finally, we're just going to rotate them down on these stud friction like that. Next, we're going to come to the arms and just rotate these forward and forward on the bicep swivel, and then rotate out the hand. Now let's just do this on the other side. Now we get to use this transformation thing I used in my Optimus Prime. Let's rotate the head out like this. Rotate up this clip without breaking his head off like I just did. And rotating it forward like that. And while this is still back, I like to rotate this out like that. And put it like that. Put it forward. And lastly, rotate around the waist. And there we have Soundwave in his robot mode. His robot mode looks 1,000,000 times better than my last version, which is such a good thing. I really like how his shoulder cannon can transform without parts forming. All his colors just make him look so cool when they're the right colors. He's got great articulation just like my Optimus, except maybe a little bit less than Optimus. You can even take Laserbeak with him into battle, which is also super duper cool. You can fight the Autobots at the order of Megatron. That's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.